People love being lazy when it comes to making money, but let me tell you, this is always not the worst idea. In fact, running a YouTube channel can be one of the easiest and laziest ways to make money, while also making a passive income while you're at it. YouTube is also a really great tool to be making money as it's pretty accessible. You could be any age, be from any place, and you don't have to be pooling in a bunch of money to start up your business. But what if I told you there was a way to get even lazier with your work starting a YouTube channel? Which is exactly why I am making this video, as choosing a niche for your channel is a very crucial part of starting up the channel. And when you create a channel, you have to choose a niche that your channel is going to revolve around. And some of these niches happen to be lazier than others. Now, in order for a niche to be considered lazy in my book, it has to meet a few guidelines. And these guidelines would include not needing a professional setup or equipment. Another guideline I have would be you are able to make a bunch of content, let's say even weeks worth of content in just a few hours, maybe just even in a day. I also want these niches to be faceless niches, as I recognize not everybody wants to be showing their face online. In order to be a lazy niche, I also don't want you guys to be spending hours and hours preparing your scripts. I want you guys to be doing the most minimum research because we want to be lazy here. But if a niche is a lazy niche, you might be thinking, well, what if I'm not making as much money in this lazy niche as other ones? Well, the good news for you guys is I've also picked out lazy niches that are the most profitable niches. So you kind of get the best of both worlds here. Cue the Hannah Montana music. Get the best of both worlds. I miss that show. And then lastly, these niches aren't going to require you to be doing daily work and having to keep up with something day to day. So let's just jump right into the niches. And the first niche that I have to share is going to be movies. Movies can be a great thing to make content about, as a lot of people enjoy watching movies in their free time. And a channel that I found within this niche as an example would be a channel called Screen Rant. And within this channel, they talk about all things to do with movies, whether it be the Barbie movie or maybe even the Dune movie series. They talk about everything. So maybe you could be making a countdown video of the top 5 saddest moments in cinema. And I would probably include some clips from La La Land. Something to be wary of when you're using different content from movies is to make sure that you're meeting YouTube's copyright guidelines, as always. And when it comes to coming up with different video ideas, I recommend just maybe pulling up a Google Doc and brainstorming around 30 ideas for videos. And then a little tip that my brother taught me, which he has a YouTube channel called Make Money Matt with several other YouTube channels as well. But he taught me to gather a bunch of 30 video ideas, and then the catch here is you're going to take 15 video ideas from trending and popular videos. For example, you could just scroll through Screen Rant's account and see which of their videos has gotten the most views. And then the other 15 video ideas you're going to get from keyword research, and this can be from a place called vidIQ. And truly the most work that you're gonna have to do within this niche is just writing different scripts about movies. But honestly, if you're a fan of watching movies yourself, you probably won't have to do much research. Because myself, I'm just a casual movie enjoyer, but I could probably come up with a few scripts just off the top of my head. And you can always use ChatGPT to help guide you or come up with new ideas as well. And then you can find different stock photos and videos from different movies and films, or if you want to sit in front of a camera and talk yourself, that is totally fine as well. But it is also totally fine if you don't want to show your face, which I understand. You can do the video editing yourself, or you could potentially hire somebody from Upwork or Fiverr if you're interested in making that investment. The next niche is going to be the niche of wealth. And you guessed it, this niche just talks about anything to do with money or luxury or finance. An example channel that I have found within this niche would be the channel called King Luxury. And right off the bat, you can tell from this channel's name that they talk about all things to do with luxury. So anything to do with living a luxurious lifestyle. Now, if you do scroll through this account, there are other kinds of videos, but we're focusing on the luxury side of their videos as that is their channel name. And if you view one of these videos, let's say you watch the one about the most expensive house in the United States, you can see that they use just a bunch of different stock photos and videos and then have a voiceover over that. And let me tell you, it is so easy to recreate this type of content that that King Luxury is doing. Now, this is where some of you might be thinking, well, I thought you were talking about lazy niches and lazy ways to be making YouTube videos. We can make the content creation even easier and lazier with the help of our friend AI. Robots. Does anybody remember the movie Robots? If you do, that is insane. So remember I said in the previous niche that we could utilize ChatGPT to create our scripts? For example, you could put in a prompt saying, hey, ChatGPT, write me a 2,000 word script that has to do with the top 5 most luxurious cars in the whole world. And when you write a script around 2,000 words, then we find the recording length to be around 10 to 15 minutes. With the help of ChatGPT, we can find different ideas for the video, maybe even some jokes to put within the video super easily. And then of course you can go through and change some parts of the script that you'd want to change. And once you have that all done, it is time to record your voiceover. Now, you could use something just like your phone to record your voiceover, or you could get like a cheap microphone from Amazon, which is what I have, or you could even take it a step lazier and utilize AI to record your voiceovers for you. 11 Labs is a text to AI voice tool that I've seen a lot about, and you would simply just paste your script into 11 Labs and then they would come up with a human-esque AI voice for you. Of course, you could be hiring somebody on like Fiverr or Upwork to do voiceover work for you if you're interested in that. However, paying just a small fee monthly for 11 Labs wouldn't be a bad idea and would be cheaper than hiring an actual person. Or of course, if you don't want to be spending any money upfront like that, you can just record the voiceovers yourself. And then when it comes to video editing, there are a lot of great free platforms that you can use, such as apps like CapCut or Shotcut or OpenShot, or you could even edit these videos on your phone using iMovie. And then once you have your video all compiled together, it is time to create the thumbnail for your video. And thumbnails are very important because it's what grabs our viewers' attention to click on our videos. Snappa and Canva are going to be great tools, as these are both free and they have a lot of preset templates that you can kind of play around with and see what looks best. And then when it comes to creating content on YouTube, you could sit down all in one day and make a few videos, and then you could schedule these videos to post on a consistent schedule, so you wouldn't even have to be working every day. Or if you don't have the time to just sit down one day of the week and work on your YouTube stuff, you could be doing a little bit here and there, and then kind of stock up on these videos and then schedule to post them. The next niche is going to have to do with everything about cars. I know probably most of us out there have a dream car that you'd someday like to drive or purchase or just own yourself. For me at the moment, that would be a Ford Bronco, but the sport kind and the light blue color. Very specific, but I just love them and I feel like that car would really fit my personality. Do any of you guys have a dream car out there? Comment down below if you do. But there's a channel out there called PD Evolution, and they make all types of content that revolves around simply just cars. Whether they talk about the types of paint on cars, or the types of cars and models of cars and old cars and new cars, just everything to do with cars. And they only are uploading around 1 to 2 videos a week, and they're getting over 1 million views per month, which is crazy because that is minimal work. And when you're creating these videos, you can go through the exact processes that I just talked about in the previous niches, and you can find so many different pictures of different cars and the interior of cars and the prices of cars just with Google. Or you can learn a lot from just watching different YouTube videos, and again, you can utilize ChatGPT to find some more information. But just always make sure you're not copywriting anything, because we wouldn't want that. Now, the next niche that I have is going to be making money online, which would be the niche of my channel. So hey, my channel is a super great example for this. Or if you want to head on over to my brother's channel, his channel is called Make Money Matt, and he's a great example of that as well. When it comes to writing scripts, I would recommend utilizing, again, our friend AI, as it can really help you get on the right track. Even if you don't use everything that the AI gives you, it can really set up a guideline for what you're going to talk about throughout the videos. And then you could sit down in front of a camera like I'm doing right now, or you could just utilize stock photos and videos as well. Or let's say you're making a tutorial on how to create a YouTube channel. Well, you could use the OBS Studio software, which basically will just screen record your computer screen, while also you can record a voiceover as well. Or you could even screen record your computer screen and create a slideshow presentation and go through your notes like that. And then the cool thing with a making money online niche is it can be very easy to add an online course on top of that. As you're already teaching your viewers on YouTube, you could switch on over and teach different courses like my brother does. He has a course that is called Tube Mastery and Monetization, and he teaches all things to do with creating a YouTube channel. So if you're interested in creating a YouTube channel, which you probably are if you're watching this video, make sure to check out his course. However, if you're interested in the making money online niche, that is something to keep in mind. You could even get another form of income on top of the YouTube ad revenue income. The next niche is going to be the health niche. And I always use the channel that is called Body Hub as an example, as they create so much content that has to do with health, but they do it all completely faceless. And they do this by creating all types of stock footage with the use of AI generation. Within this niche, it would be a good idea to be posting around 3 videos a week and just be consistent with it weekly, because this will allow your channel to grow quicker when you are pumping out this content more consistently. And if you can't do 3 days a week, then maybe just do 1 day a week. And you would only have to be spending maybe a day out of the week actually creating the content, and then again, you could schedule these videos to upload on their own. Niche number 6 is going to be travel. Now you might be thinking, in order to create videos within traveling, wouldn't I myself have to travel? Well, that is not necessarily true, as you could be traveling and making these videos, or AI could generate these videos for you. Now, Touropia is a channel where they just show the most beautiful places to travel or the most beautiful oceans. And they're getting millions of views per month while not even having to show their face and just using different stock photos and videos of different travel destinations. Now, AI is getting pretty crazy to the point where we can actually utilize it to create these stock footage like videos. There are new up-and-coming tools that can create a whole AI video from start to finish, or there's different AI apps that you could be using. But it works just like if you're using AI to create an image. You simply just give it a prompt and it can create this for you. InVideo is a great website that can help you do exactly this, create these AI videos, which is absolutely insane. And then you would just have to record a voiceover and edit this video and boom, you're done. The next niche is going to be technology, and this is a great niche to get into because so many people are constantly having issues with technology and problems that they need solved within the technology world, or they want to know which smartphone to buy next, or which computer to buy next, or which Xbox generation is the best. But there are truly so many ideas that I could think of off the top of my head on what type of content to create within this niche. TechZone is a great example of a technology channel, and they're getting 15 million views every month by creating these exact types of videos. And then again, if you want to screen record your computer, if you're doing a tutorial on how to solve a certain bug issue on a computer or how to use a certain software, you could use the OBS Studio software, screen record that, and then record your voiceover and edit that all together. But the technology niche is just such a big niche that you could get into, and there's so many just endless ideas. Niche number 8 is going to be relationships. And again, within the niche of relationships, you could utilize AI to write your whole script for you, and you could even use it to create your videos for you, because that's a thing with AI. Or if you don't want to create AI generated videos, you could also use different stock photos and videos like the channel Modern Love Potion does. And you can even see, scrolling through this channel's thumbnails, they don't use anybody's real face. They're just using little cartoons and animations. And the good thing about creating videos like these is that they truly never go out of style. We never go out of style, Taylor Swift. Woo! And that's just the great thing with YouTube overall, is you can create a video once and it can live on and on forever and keep making you money forever. Now our 9th and final niche is going to be psychology. Another channel that I always bring up within the psychology realm is going to be the channel called Brainy Dose. And Brainy Dose is a channel that makes anything to do with the human brain, and they have over 2 million subscribers just by doing this and creating faceless content this way. They make content on different psychology tips or different things about the human brain that people might want to learn about themselves. And all of their videos are simply just stock photos and videos with a voiceover, which you might have noticed that's a common theme in creating different faceless content within YouTube. Now, something I'd like to note with this channel is some of their videos are getting less views than others. And what does that mean for a channel? Does that mean a channel's unsuccessful? Well, definitely not, but I can see at this point of time right now, their latest video has gotten around 4,000 views. But their most popular video on YouTube has gotten 11 million views, which is probably where a lot of their subscribers have come from. And that's something with YouTube is not every video is going to go viral. Some of your videos are going to be making most of the money with your YouTube channel, and then some of your videos are just simply going to be there. But that doesn't mean these videos with the lower views are gonna make you no money at all, and they're not pointless. It is just super important with YouTube to have a consistent posting schedule, and I always like to emphasize this because consistency is always going to be key within YouTube. If you want to learn more about creating a YouTube channel and more about these different niches and what type of content to create within these niches, make sure to click on this video. It's my brother's video and it's kind of like a free course, and he really just teaches how to grow your YouTube channel and make as much money as potentially possible with a YouTube channel. So click on it right here, check it out, and we'll see you guys there.